Magi. Okay. Alright, I think I got everything going. Alright. Dark Souls 2, Part 15. 36 hours, 11 minutes in. 322 deaths. So officially passed the death count for Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1. Both of those were around 300 or so deaths. Well, Dark Souls 1 was 309. Bloodborne was 200? 200-ish, I want to say. Hey, Shaded. So, speaking of deaths, latest boss kill was the Looking Glass Knight and the Demon of Song. So Looking Glass Knight was the big silver knight guy with the mirror shield and the lightning sword that could summon character phantoms, and apparently also PvP in some cases, which is funny. And then the Demon of Song was the giant frog thing that had the face inside of the protective covering. And that was, both of those, I would call those fun fights to do for different reasons. The Looking Glass Knight took 4 tries to do, and that was mostly like figuring out the patterns for the boss and a good strategy for beating the boss, which it turns out a good strategy for a lot of the humanoid bosses is to just be super aggressive as you can, and then for the like giant bosses, you just want to be patient. So that seems to be what works the best for me, is either be super aggressive or be the opposite of super aggressive, and that seems to be the winning formula for most of these boss fights so far. Yeah, Gucci. I've updated the death type counter here as well. So fall deaths 54, boss deaths 79, regular combat 164, 7 to poison, 8 to bullshit, 1 mimic so far, 12 deaths to invasions, and 1 death to PvP. Yeah, mono really wasn't that bad. Like I could see players maybe getting overwhelmed by the casters in the water area. No, I count bullshit deaths as like, for instance, the big boulder, getting run over by the big boulder in that mining area. That was a bullshit death. There's a bullshit death in the tutorial area where you have to jump down into a hole, where it looks like there's only like 2 enemies in there, but then there's actually like 6 enemies in there, and they all hit you all at the same time, and it's in the tutorial area. So that was a bullshit death, and then yeah, it's the Gothams, yeah, pretty much. So that's been a lot like that so far. I wouldn't call the area that I'm currently in, which is the cemetery, I guess, area is what I would describe it as. I wouldn't call that area as having a lot of bullshit Gothams, because it's like I kind of know what I'm getting into when I drop into a hole that's filled with enemy spawners. So I would call that kind of fair, I guess. The DLC areas, though, I can tell there's probably going to be multiple bullshits in the DLC area. Alrighty. So soul level 118, 36 hours 53 on the in-game clock, and that largely matches with my timer. My timer runs a little bit slow over a long period of time, but that's just how it be with good old Unity and C# timer system in that. Okay. So I currently have the cat armor equipped, and everything else seems pretty okay. So I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to finding the King Vendrick that we are on the search for. And I'm hoping once I come across the King, there is it's probably a ring, since the messages on the ground reference a ring a lot. that there's a ring item that'll let me open up the doors. Oh, shit. Okay. So these rocks seems to have respawned since last time, which is kind of a bummer. Oh god, I did not mean to do that. Alright. Okay. I don't even know if I'm going the right way or not. Okay, I remember... Alright. I definitely remember this bit. Okay, so if I two-hand this, and then do that... Okay, so that completely puts out the torch. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, there's the spooky ghost sword guys are over here. And then these guys are enemies. Yeah. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Give him the bonk. So there's, according to the bonfire list in-game, there aren't any more bonfires, further into this dungeon. So that's what kind of makes me suspect that I am getting close to the, wherever the boss is. So right down here is where I died last time at the end of part 14? Yeah, 14. So I dropped in, I believe... I was standing next to the skeleton, and I dropped in like this. And then it looked like there were at least 4 passageways that go off in the cardinal directions here. So there's a little opening down there. I don't know if that's where I initially ran to, but 2 of the openings just go to enemy spawners and don't go anywhere. So this looks promising. Well, no, that is not it. Great. Okay, so not that either. Interesting. So the passageways that are lit appear to be the ones that... Yeah. Why did that not kill this guy? I don't like that these have to be broken every single time. Okay. So I'm pretty sure they don't chase you every time. So this guy's easier to deal with the regular attacks and not the strong attack. Okay, so I dropped in that way, and that didn't seem to pan out. So there's my souls. I have not been here. What's the message? Don't give up, pointless. Okay, this is where this goes then. Okay, progress, finally. Okay. Fog door. I'm not being chased. Probably not a mimic. Magic stone, dark magic stone, okay. We got a switch over there. That might be a shortcut. Ah, it is. Okay, this is the other side of that. Okay, I recognize that. Okay. So this is yeah, I hear the bonfire nearby. Okay. So you kind of have to backtrack a little bit to get back from the bonfire, but not that much. Okay. This sure looks like hiding place ahead. Okay, so there's something down there. This sure looks like a place to fight the king. To me. Okay, so we got two regular knight dudes and then a dragon rider over there. So that doesn't look very fun. Oh no, this is especially not fun. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well let's So where was the bonfire again? Okay. Alright, so it's here and then you go right. Okay. Yep. The bell tolls for me, unfortunately. Alright. So I need to keep those guys away from the bells, I guess. Hopefully that zombie doesn't ring the bell randomly over here, because that would be motherfucker. Okay, so that's the point of that then. So you need to drop down there. Okay. It did exactly what I thought it would do. Hello? I got the pickup item prompt. Alright. So I need to drop down into the zombie area as quickly as possible. I need to do a regular overhead. Okay. Or just drop down there and have the zombie come out. Oh, there's another one. Okay. So that must be the circle back. They constantly spawn. Okay. Okay. Man, this part sucks. So ideally, I need to take out one, probably both of the knights. I think that bell is just always going to get rung. God, these stupid-ass zombies. So stupid. Alright. Come over here, gentlemen. Okay. Oh? Okay, and it's doing the bloodlust effect. Is this the king? Alright, big hammer. This guy looks possibly kingly. Just at the Royal Aegis, oh. Yep. We got a hammer off, boys. Okay, so that one's a delayed hit. That one's a very delayed hit. So I wonder if something happens if all of the pillars here get taken out. Got him! First try. Bellstadt. The Royal Aegis. Don't you fucking dare come after me. I got things to type in here, game. Don't you dare come after me. Bellstadt, the Royal Aegis, 0 deaths, 3626, total deaths 324, part 15. Okay. All right, that was I took a bunch of hits at the start of that, but the rest of the fight turned out pretty good. Oh, that's the king. Let me... Okay, I just don't want that guy running up on me when I go over here. King's Ring. So this is Vendrick, huh? King's Ring opens the King's Gate. Okay. Souls much like a curse. Strong souls bear the sums even stronger curse. Vendrick used a powerful soul to keep the curse at bay. In the end, he's out the flame that began it all. Wear this ring to open the King's Gate. Cool. Alright, I don't know if this is a boss. I don't know if he's invulnerable or if I'm making a huge mistake. There. Oh. All right. Hold on, King.
This ring is the symbol of the king. Use it to gain passage through the King's Gate and venture to the far east. Bearer of the curse. If you are to be the next monarch, then one day you will walk those grounds.
One day I will be cursed to walk in circles inside a crypt. Alright. Yeah, it literally is the symbol of the king. I'm just gonna assume that you can't kill this guy, at least by normal means. Alright. Let's bone out of here, I guess. Okay, cool. So that solves that. So now I got the King's Ring. So doors that I can open. There's one in the Forest of Giants, one in the fog area by the castle.
Bearer of the Antilla.
So I was actually thinking about this earlier while I was taking a shower. I might want to start leveling up vitality a little bit, so I could wear slightly better gear, or at least not have to worry as much about fat rolling everywhere. Or I could just have more health and more stamina. Might be worthwhile too. How about more health instead? Who needs better armor when you just have more health? So I really should have written down where I found all of those doors, but I didn't because I'm a dummy. Sure, might as well buy all those. There's still the gray doors as well. But I wouldn't know where to begin to look for those gray doors, because all they say is just locked when you interact with them. So that's not much to go off of. So I'm curious, now that I have got the symbol of the king and did all that, I'm curious if anything changed in this map downstairs. Is there anyone in here? Okay, so still nobody there. So I was also wondering while I was in the shower where the poison seller guy went. The guy that sells the poison ring and the moss and all that. Oh, there's 6 flames here now. Huh. Yeah, the big guy. Big guy with the big beard.
More flames have appeared. I don't know what causes it. Did you see the... It wasn't the... I don't... But it seemed something...
Okay. Yeah, I don't actually know what these flames are then. If it's not the primal bonfires, because there's only 4 primal bonfires. So, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay, so first stop then is going to be the Forest of Giants, because that's kind of the easiest one to get to. So Forest of Giants had a door there. Did Heidi's Tower of Flame have one? I can't remember. So before I do that, I want to go back to the castle here, and maybe now that I have the symbol of the king, this guy will talk to me now. If I put on the ring, maybe. So replace this with the king's ring. I don't know if that gave me a curse or anything. I don't know if that ring changes stats. Just checking to see if there's any NPCs here. That doesn't look like it. Alright. I have the king's ring, bro. Will you talk to me now?
Transient being. Nothing has changed. You would never make a Knight of the Blue, and I have nothing more to say. Be gone.
Alright, sure. That might be a co-op guy, now that I think about it, because he says Knight of the Blue, and I never joined the Blue Covenant with that guy that's at the... in Modulo. Because that's the co-op covenant. So maybe that NPC allows you to join in jolly cooperation with other players easily or something. I don't know. That's just my guess. That's just my guess based off of a Knight of the Blue. Alright. This door better open or I'm gonna be mad. Okay. I've never seen the Blues Brothers movie. The very little that I know about Blues Brothers is from Space Quest 1, the original Space Quest 1. Alright, so here's the 4th bonfire. Interesting. The place unbeknownst. Okay. That appears to be a live giant. Oh, it's this area. Oh, I was wondering how you get here. Shit. Okay, so that's how you get here. So you can probably interact with this. Something just. Oh, it's the door closing. Okay. So this is probably something. So before I interact with that, I know that there's an item down there. And I can just dark sign back to the bonfire. A fragrant branch and twinkling titanite. Okay. So that's a way out from somewhere else. This looks suspicious. Okay. Alright, my 1,914 souls I want to save those homeward bones. I might need those. I might need those for later. More than this 1900 souls. Alright. So what dis? Alas, nothing happened. Interesting. Huh. There must be some... like Ring of the Giants or something. Of the Dead. Alright, what if I unhollow? Maybe they don't let Shrek individuals interact with giants. Money bags. So there's clearly something inside that building up there, because there's a way out of it. And it kind of looks like you might be able to fit through that hole above my head there. To get behind this little area. But probably not. I don't think the player can fit through there. Damn. Okay, so I guess I'm going in the other king doors then. Trying to remember if there's a king door here. I don't think there was. Lost Bastille, I don't think had one. Belfry, no. Huntsman's Copse, I don't think so. There might have been one in Iron Keep. There's definitely one here. There's also... apparently I missed a bonfire. In this part. So this one was the center door. So it was up past the stinkers. The stinkers and the hippo. And then up here was the door. Alright. Is there a bonfire on the other side of this? I don't see one. Aldea's Keep. Okay. This is a big open space for not having any enemies here. There's probably a bunch of invisible guys here. Oh, I see some stinkers over there. So we got a little shack. outside. Skull. We got a chest over here. Oh my god! Fuck! Alright, it didn't kill me. It didn't kill me. Yeah, if I had any less health, I would have been dead there. Okay, there's the bonfire. Great. Fantastic. Alright, the 4 garden. Okay, I'll just keep 2 bonfires. Okay. Like, there weren't any bloodstains nearby it, so I figured, like, there's no bloodstains here. This is clearly safe. More fire seeds that I'll never use. Okay. Alright. Don't think you can get in there. Don't think there's anything over here. Okay. Oh boy. I get the feeling this area is filled with traps. Oh boy. Alright. You collected your 3 bonks. Alright, this looks like some Bloodborne stuff going on over here. Alright. Surely that thing's going to explode once I get nearby the door. Wonder if I can... Can I light a torch on this? Of course not. That would be silly. So I hear another wagon, yeah. So that is a dragon. Probably. I'm guessing I have to fight that at some point. Don't you dare. Don't you dare light that. I hear twinkling. Alright, where are you, lizard? So we got a fog door over there. It's off to the right, it sounds like. It's probably above. We got a switch here, a bunch of messages. It's a switch. Why would you not pull it? Alright, so there's a fog door on the right. Okay, and that opened. And this.
By the very gods, what have you done?
Uh-oh.
You've really done it. You'll never escape him.
Royal Sorcerer Navlon. Alright. I can buy some witch robes for Pyromancer Lady in the village, I guess. Lightning defense. Greatly restores HP.
By the very god, you've really done.
It's fine. It's fine. Surely I won't regret this decision. I wonder what that fog door was then. So I can't unpull that. So I suspect by pulling that lever and I guess releasing an NPC, now I'm gonna be invaded all the time, maybe. That's my guess for what's happened. So that is probably Fragrant Branch usage. Okay, I can't go that way. So more stairs up. Okay. Alright, let's see what's back here. I don't think I've ever actually had a scone before. I need to eat more bread. I love bread, you guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to find good ways to get my calorie intake up now that I'm getting more in shape. And I think some good bread is probably a good choice. So hopefully that... Okay, so these are basically the Mirror Knight shields. Northern Ritual, we gotta summon... Of course. So we got Northern Ritual Band +2. Increase spell uses but reduces HP. Well, Very cool. So something around here is making predator noises. A bright bug. Inflict more damage, receive less. Really? What? Ingesting a bright bug just before death. One attains great power for a short time. Last resort if you lost your way. Huh. So this mirror didn't produce a dude. Okay. So that's the fragrant branch required. So before I go over there, I want to see what's up here. Yeah, I remember from watching Saint Million do Dark Souls 1 speedruns, or no, Demons' Souls speedruns. Oh, okay, it's the big bug-eyed thing. There was the spell in Demons' Souls where you did the this, and then you got the 5 orbs above you, and then you just spam that spell, and you could pretty much beat any boss easily by doing that. Okay, so we got more petrified dudes here. Alright. That was pretty easy. So there's a switch on the wall over there. Comes in water. I could use a fragrant herb on that guy, but why, I don't know. Fragrant branch. So I don't know why you would fragrant branch that other than for like an item maybe. Okay. I'm glad I checked around first. Oh, one of the big boys somewhere else. Okay, so there's a switch in the wall over there. I don't think I want to pull it just yet, because it looked like there was perhaps traps. There's probably going to be an invader over here. Okay. So my club is getting a little down there in durability. So if there's a fog door coming up, I probably need to use a repair powder. Okay, so that's how I got up here. Alright, so I'll leave the switch alone for now. It looks like it might... Okay. No, I don't... oh, God. Oh, okay, so the switch opens that door from the outside if it's closed. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. So we got multiple huge enemies in here, including a mimic, an active mimic chest. So there's been 3 hidden mimics so far. Bright spot ahead. This looks like as good a place as any to use a glory hole key. So let's do it. What's the worst that can happen? Okay. I'm guessing this this painting on the left is probably cursed. Oh, that might be PvP. Okay. I'm glad I hit that painting. I'll never get this item, though. We do not have the ups to get that, I guess. Shit. This is going to fall down 100%. Okay. This is like a Bloodborne area. Stone, okay, so that replaces the one I just used. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Well, let's go down here. Bonfire, what? It's... Don't you dare. Alright. This room just looks like a bad time. Because that will corrode my armor. So if I want to go in there, I need to take off pretty much all my gear. Can I... Can you come at me? Okay. I gotta remember what gear I'm wearing. Alright. +5, +3. Wanderer. Alright. Nope. Nope. Okay. I just realized I could have done this to get past that bonfire with the fucking hell. The bonfire with the crab thing next to it that corroded your stuff. I didn't think the Ring of Binding would take damage from that, but I guess it did. Yeah, that's probably gonna be expensive to fix. Boots. So is the... I think I was wearing the cat. Yeah, cat boots. No, cat boots. And then this... That... This, and that's broken, so... HP back from your defeated foe, maybe? Sure. I guess the ring of binding doesn't strictly matter right now because I'm human. So even though it's broken, not a huge deal. Okay. Alright, so that's where I came from. So we got a big door that way. Locked. We got a double door behind the cage. Oh shit, I'm dead. Fuck. Okay. Well, now that that guy broke the wall, that wall will probably stay broken now. Yeah, unfortunately, those enemies just have so much health that it's tough to deal with them. Dang, so I lost half the durability on my club just from the guys that came out of the mirror. Oh, that second floor. That's kind of excessive. Alright, so I don't need to fight that thing, so I won't. Interesting. Alright, so I never tried opening the door behind this guy. Okay. So that's just the way down to... Spice, Twilight Bird. Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Guardian Dragon, huh? That is a huge range on that fireball. All right. Great. Guardian Dragon. Okay. Yep, we're fighting another dragon here. This one seems to be quite a bit tougher than that first one. Okay. So I suspect that door is going to be gonna continue to be closed. Trash King. Alright, Trash King. Where you at? Where you at, buddy? So this guy's probably in this room. Back here. I was wondering what that stutter was before, and that's probably the PvP guy connecting. So I probably can't even start the boss if there's a PvP dude nearby, I'm guessing. Dude, the fireball is enormous. What the fuck are you supposed to do? What? Okay. So I probably need to hang out as close to the boss as possible and, like, stay underneath it. During that first fireball, it might not be able to shoot directly down, perhaps, is my thought. And... Because that's kind of how I fought the last dragon, was I stayed underfoot as much as possible. And that might be the play here. That's the best thing I can think of based off of those two encounters, because I dodged that the fireball as best I could, and then once you get hit by the flame stream, it's kind of over. I could equip the buckler again in my left hand, but I kind of doubt that's going to be that effective. Apparently that invader just doesn't... Got him. Got him. Okay, so that was the play. Guardian Dragon Soul. So the play was get underfoot underneath the dragon and bonk him. Give him the bonk. 37 hours, 11 minutes. Because yeah, that was pretty easy. if you just follow that strat. Okay. Alright, so Guardian Dragon took 3 attempts. So now what? So what did that accomplish? We have a bunch of locked doors in that area that I came from. Boss? Okay. So it's just a big old bird cage, dragon cage thing. Sure. Dragon scale. That's probably an upgrade item. It isn't. It looks like I got another key somewhere. Fang key. King's Passage. Huh. I don't remember getting another key, but alright. Dragon Charm. Guardian Dragon Soul. Dragon Scale. Scale to offer to the dragon. Really? Offer to the dragon to bring your own flesh closer to that of the eternal ancient dragon. Touching an ancient dragon scale gives one a glimpse into the abyss. Believers in the dragon will rise above this petty corporeal existence. I don't think I've come across a dragon. Besides the ones that I've killed. Huh. Is there an invisible guy here? I think that's the second invisible guy that I've come across, invisible zombie. And I think the only things I've ever gotten from them is smooth and silky stones. Like... What? Because I was walking around there to see if there's like an interact prompt. Like an examine or a talk prompt on that, but it didn't, so... The next best interaction is to give it the bonk, and it's an invisible zombie. Sure. So we got... We got the sound of a whole lot of fire here. It sounds like there's dragons. Dragon Eyrie. Okay. Well, I can offer scale to the dragon. Sure. Hopefully there's a bonfire here. There's an NPC here. Are you friendly? Oh, it's what's-her-face.
Bearer of the curse. Long have I awaited one such as you. One who might shatter the shackles of fate. One who can set me free. Bearer of the curse. It was my own manifestation that led you here. The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons past. Take this.
Aged Feather.
Do not resist. The dragon welcomes you.
Dragon scale. So I got an Aged Feather, which must be this. Return to the last bonfire rested at? Can be used repeatedly. Oh, so it's an infinite homeward bone. Okay. Well, that's nice, so I don't have to use them. Good thing I have 20 homeward bones still. Alright. Yeah, that'll come in handy for exploring, I guess. Alright. Where's the bonfire, though? I got 37k souls that I would love to use for something constructive. Okay, there we go. Okay. And based off of the bonfire list of the areas that I haven't been to in that section here. So there's only one bonfire in Dragon Eyrie, one bonfire in the area after that, and 3 in the area after that. So this area might even be DLC too, because this is DLC. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, I need to repair that hollow ring. It might take 37,000 souls to fix it. Hopefully not. Okay, 1,000. That's fine. That's fine. So I can't reinforce the weapons that I'm using any more than they already are. So all my Titanite can go towards leveling my gear.
I'll be around.
Okay. And then life gems. These regular life gems do the job pretty good. So I can get one level out of this. I have a whole bunch of big souls stashed in my inventory, but I think I want to keep those until I get to the DLC. Or do more of the DLC. I'd love to be able to quick swap weapons if I need to, and this having more vitality will let me do that, but I could also just go into the menu and swap stuff. So more health it is. Alright, so back to Dragon Eyrie. Yep, killed the dragon. The strat I used... There you go. Guardian Dragon took 3 tries. The strat I used was just stay underneath the dragon when it flies up, and then it pretty much can't touch you. So I don't think I even had to heal for that fight. Okay, so that's where I came from. So it looks like there's zip lines that you can use here to get around quickly. So I'm probably heading for that keep up there. So it looks like if I zip line here, this might just be a direct line over to there, unless you need to open up some sort of... No? Interesting. They give you shaky cam for this part. Strange. Alright. And is this just another... Wow, alright. Cool area. I can't hear you, bro. There's dragons outside.
The curse touches the flesh. We are bound by this yoke. As true as the dark that child within men. All men trust fully the illusion of life. But is this so wrong? A construction facade and yet a wonderful
Yes.
I am
Aldia.
I sought to shed the yoke of fate, but failed. Now, I only will an answer. Seek the truth. Seek light, dark, and what lies beyond.
Okay. So there's probably a lot of cool stuff in Dragon Eyrie, and I'll probably have to go back and explore more of that later. So there's a dragon up there, and there's probably another one over that way. I'm assuming there's a Dragon Covenant, maybe? I don't know. When I go farther in and I do the DLC, and before I I go after the last boss, I think I'll have to consult with Spoiler Council on potentially bosses that I missed, because I want to fight all the bosses, if possible. But I'm not worrying about that as of yet right now. I just want to keep pushing forward for now. I should see how many bonfires are in this area. Okay, so that's the only bonfire and dragon shrine. And then whatever this is probably the final area. Okay. So that guy bows at you. So we got a big guy, two small guys with axes here. Okay. Just gonna... I love that the other guys here are just respecting our duel. Alright. So that guy bowed to me. I wonder if the smaller guys are just friendly? I'm okay with that, I guess. Oh, bonfire aesthetics. Strange. I'm still not super clear on what those do. Alright, are you just... Okay. So the big guys are hostile, but smaller guys aren't. Alright, so we got a glory hole over here. Let's see what this does. Hey, Treachery. I beat a boss a few minutes ago. Okay. Judgment. Oh, that's, I recognize that armor. I recognize that armor. Oh, God. Robe of Judgment. I think that was the armor from, like, the cover of the game, I want to say? Alright, so this guy did not bow to me. Okay. So I guess if you wanted to, you could fight the small guys. Alright, so they bow to you, but the big guys... Fuck. Alright. I wonder if I can just start running past these guys. Because I don't think the smaller guys have anything to do with, like, a Dragon Covenant or anything, because I didn't join a Dragon Covenant. More Dragon Charms. And I'm not wearing, like, the symbol of the king, so... I don't, Alright, this guy is much better at bonking than I am. But yeah, as far as the boss kill count goes here, I beat Velstadt, the Royal Aegis, first try, and then Guardian Dragon, third try today. I know, right? I'm such a fraud. Alright, we'll give Mr. Bonk up here one more try, and then I'll start running past him. Alright, I win the bonk fight this time. They drop anything? Drake Keeper Gauntlets. Okay. Alright, so there's a staircase behind these guys. Stairs up that way. Alright, surely y'all won't mind if I go up here and loot whatever's up here. Dark Spirit ahead. Okay. This fucking guy again. Alright. You're here for round 4, huh? Well, I got the same thing for you as all the other times. Oh boy. Alright, Forlorn kind of put up more of a fight than usual that time with the scythe. One of these days, Forlorn will come up with something that'll actually kill me. Tight night. Alright, hopefully these are more friendlies. Hello, dudes. What's cracking? Just here to get your faint stone. Alright, so there's a chest there that you need to jump to get to. And surely it's not a mimic. I came across another mimic chest earlier that actually chomped me, but my health was high enough that I actually survived. Alright, Great Axe and Shield. Drake Keeper Great Axe, 190. Okay. It's a cool looking shield. Alright, neat. Alright, so we got one giant guy up there. I'm assuming everybody else is friendly. So there's an area down there with the chest. Alright, so we got door inside, and then there's also a chest down here. I don't know how to get back up once I go down there, but it's fine. Surely it's fine. Okay. So we got big guy with hammer and shield here. Alright. I won that bonk off, but just barely. Okay. I appreciate that half of the enemies in this area just don't aggro you. That's pretty nice. And I suspect it's because I skipped the Dragon area. Like, maybe if you join the Dragon Covenant, those guys really don't appreciate it. Dragon Fang Villard. Alright, what is this? Third Dragon Ring. Alright, I'm gonna wait for that guy to come to me. Wherever he is. Yeah, I'm sure there's some cool lore. I don't even see the invader. So I'll check and see what that ring does in a moment. Okay. So we got a decent amount of room to fight in this room. But if I could just do this. Oh fuck. Okay, good thing I was wearing cat boots. Alright. My cat costume, yeah, that was almost horrible, but I was wearing my cat boots for just this very situation. Clutch. Totally planned. Alright, so I suspect interacting with this thing will make all of those, the guys who bowed to me, very mad if I use that. So let me check around first before we're messing with that. Okay. Alright, so it looks like once I do that, I can drop down back into this main plaza here. Okay. Okay, got the chest. So, what dis? Pick up item. Oh. Oh. And it's just dragon poop, it looks like. Petrified egg. Alright. Now I suspect all of the dudes are very mad at me outside. So I got a dragon ring +3 somewhere. Third dragon ring increases HP, stamina, and maximum load. Okay. I guess I'm replacing the evil eye ring with that. Wherever it was. This one. Wow, that's actually a pretty big HP boost too. Okay. So equip load 50. So my max equip load used to be 50.0, and now it's 56.8 with the ring. Not bad. All right. So if I fall down here, there's a chest over to the right. I should probably read that item description for the petrified egg. Another fragrant branch. So I have like 5 fragrant branches right now, I want to say. Petrified egg. An unidentified petrified egg. Surely bears no life. Eggs are symbols that vessels harbor life itself. It symbolize deeper secrets of existence. But what does a petrified egg harbor? Alright. So maybe the dragon wants that. Okay, so just in case these guys aggro me, I think I want to drop down over here. Alright. Hello, sir. Are we still buddies? So I just stole their egg, but they seem to be okay with it. Okay. Alright. Maybe they didn't notice. There weren't any survivors in that room, so perhaps they won't mind. Yep. Maybe it wasn't even an important rock. And that's why they didn't notice. They put it in this cool shrine. So surely it's just a fancy rock holder and nothing more. Alright. Alright, they're all bowing. What about the guy at the top of the The guy at the top of the stairs is surely not friendly. Because he's patrolling. So I don't want to accidentally hit any of the dudes nearby. Alright, hopefully that doesn't upset the guys over here. Alright, they seem to be okay with this situation. Alright. Yeah, the bonk is always great. Alright, so that guy disappeared into golden particles, so perhaps that guy doesn't respawn. I am going to use a repair powder. This is the first repair powder I've used so far. That doesn't even fully repair. Wow. Alright. Well, that gave me like 40% durability back on my club. But I needed to do it. That looks like another dragon. Okay. This is probably a friendly. Probably. That's a big dragon. Ashen Mist Heart. When did I get this? Crushed Eye Orb? Interesting. Delve into the memories of the withered. So that is probably the giant that I couldn't interact with before, behind the other king door. Okay. Is there something behind you, sir? Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything else over here. So I don't know if that big dragon's a boss or not. It probably is, based off of how big this space is up here. Okay, it looks like there's something over here. Oh no, it's just a tile. So this appears to be bloodstains of people who fought the dragon. I'll leave this dragon be for now. I don't know if this is probably a boss, but whatever. Alright, Aged Feather. Okay. 36,000 souls. I could have sworn there was more than 2 king doors that I came across, though. I'm racking my brain here, trying to think of where I saw the other ones. Sure, it's nice more tight night. Okay, so my cat legs are fully upgraded. Alright, so I suspect it is here. Place unbeknownst. And it is probably this. It is. Okay. Memory of Jake. One cannot reside within memory for long. Okay. So this is the War of the Giants from long ago, I guess. Okay, sure. So it looks like you gotta beat that, oh my god. Alright. Giant Lord. Whoa, okay. Alright. Okay. There's an item over here. Giant's kinship to the giant something. Alright. Okay. That was... Now the real fight begins. Examine soul of a giant. Okay. Examine. Okay, and then... Alright. I guess I need to write that down. Oh, God! Alright, sir. I was just trying to write down something. But now you get the bonk. I literally put down my controller. So that was... Alright. That must be the guy that I freed in that that area earlier. Yeah, that's the guy I didn't fight over by the dragon. So that was Giant Lord? Giant Lord, 0 deaths, 23 hours flat, let's say. 329 deaths total, part 15. Okay. So I don't see a reason to go back into here. It feels like I did everything that you could, besides like get an item or two. So let's go back to town for now. So now I guess I gotta remember. Oh, what? What was I looking? Oh, I was looking at my time since last save. You're right. You're right. I was looking at the wrong timer here. 37:50. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we got that accurate. Giant Lord. I think that guy was called Giant Lord. I killed him so quick because I saw that there was a time limit for that area, so I'm assuming that's correct. So let's see what stuff I got from him. So I got a giant soul. Soul of a giant. The soul possessed by a giant. Will the giant's resentment for the king be pacified in death or only emboldened? Can be used to acquire souls only... ... And I got Giant's Kinship. Grants access to the throne room beneath castle. Each king has his rightful throne, but when he sits upon it, he sees what he chooses to see, or perhaps it's only the throne which shows the king only what he wants. The flames roar, but will soon begin to fade, and only worthy air might burnish their light. What is it truly a claimant to the throne could desire?
Bearer of until
Okay. So I can get 4 levels out of that. Jeez. Can't do any more damage with my big bonk club. Having more endurance is always nice because I could dodge more. But having a lot of health is also pretty nice. We'll do 2 health, 2 endurance. Because, like, it feels like my limiting factor now is just the durability on the club that I'm using.
And you?
Really? Okay. So, okay, Spoiler Council then. Direct question for Spoiler Council. Would right now be a good time, as I run over my cables here, would right now be a good time to pursue the DLC? And wrap up loose ends then? Or should I explore a little bit further into... Because here's what my plan was. I was going to go to the castle and look for the throne room, because I'm pretty sure there's one more bonfire, I want to say, in the castle. Yeah, so there's still a bonfire there. I'm assuming that's the bonfire in the giants, that the giants key thing opens up, probably. And I'm assuming it's probably the bonfire nearest where presumably the final boss is. So my direct question for Spoiler Council then is now a good time to do DLC? I'll take off this. Is now a good time to do the DLC? I suspect yes. Because there's a new problem then if I'm going to do the DLC. I'm pretty sure I don't have access to at least one of them. That's still a bit I can do. Secret bosses. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to pursue the final boss then at this point. I'll table that for a bit. Okay. Alright, I gotta step away for a minute. I'll be back. And then we'll figure out a plan for what do... Okay, so I have been to 2 of the DLC main areas. So this one, the Broom Tower, I got access to that one from the fire area from Iron Keep. And there's apparently a 3rd bonfire in Iron Keep that I never came across. There was also a, like, wintry, windy one that I got access to. I got the teleport to it from the castle, the King's Castle. And after I went there, I teleported back to the castle, and I got this, the Frozen Flower, guides one to an unknown land. So Heavy Iron Key is for the Broom Tower, and then the Frozen Flower is for the whatever the winter blizzard area is. So I think I'm still missing a 3rd key to the 3rd DLC, and that's the one that was in that underground area after the poison area boss, the Rotten, I think. So both of these keys, I got the keys to the DLC from the general vicinity of where that teleporter was. So I think the first place that I want to look then for the 3rd DLC key is... Oh, I don't think it's called the Gutter, but it's like the... Black Gulch. I think Black Gulch is where I need to look. I see that there's two bonfires there, so I at the very least missed a bonfire. I know that there is one of those big gray doors in this area that Okay, I need to item box some of this crap out of here. Here to that. Yeah, this I'm really looking forward to this part. Malformed Skull 316. What? Hold on a second. I gotta... Where did I... That's a great hammer. Skull of some unidentified creature. Swing as a great hammer. Possibly the skull of a dragon. Huh. Okay. It's just a... So it works the same as the dragon tooth. Except it's got a whole lot more teeth in it than the dragon tooth does. Interesting. Okay, so for this, I'm gonna get out the buckler again. Alright, so in the area off of the cliff down here on the right side, there was... Yeah, I can even see it. Like down over there. There's some areas that you can drop down onto. I accidentally went down there once before. And there was a... Oh, great. There was one of those gray doors down there. Are you fucking kidding me? These things have such a long range. God. So I can't remember if I've been in that little cave in there yet. I should probably check in there. But I strongly suspect that what I'm looking for is hidden. Oh, I have been in here. Oh boy. Oh boy, this area sucks. This area sucks a lot. So I believe it was... just past this other... Okay, so down... Oh, there's multiple ledges down there. Okay. I saw multiple ledges. Yep, I have the cat boots on. They actually saved my life earlier while I was fighting an invader in a big spiral staircase area. I accidentally fell off the top of the staircase, and the cat effect that you get from these effect reduces falling damage actually saved me. I would have otherwise have died in that part. Alright, so for this bit, I think I just want to just run. Okay, so I need to fall down slightly farther in than that. And I'm pretty sure the last time I went in that little area, there couldn't, there wasn't a way back up or down. Alright, so I need to drop down from where those pots are. Okay. Alright, so we got this door here that I still can't open. There's an item down there, which I believe I got. So there's another little area in here. Oh shit. All right. These guys got some range to them. All right. So I don't see anything else in here. So what dis? Ring of Giants +1. Alright, this is a job for... Alright. I want to get them closer to this door. This seems like an excellent cheese. Alright. Forgotten key. Soul of a giant. Alright. If they didn't put this little cape here, that fight would be much harder. Power key. Forgotten key. Key tossed into the gutter. Intricately designed but of unknown origin, all manner of terrible things have been cast into the gutter in Modula, forming a settlement of filth and chaos. So okay. There is also one of those gray doors in the gutter as well, in that big well in Modula. Maybe that key opens the gray doors. Let's find out. Wait, can I not? What? Huh? Am I gonna be PvP'd here? Excuse me? Okay, well there's this here too. Alright. Oh yeah, I was by an NPC. Right. I remember that now. What is this then? Okay. Look carefully in short giant. So apparently there's... Oh, okay, it's a cave you can't get to otherwise. Okay. Alright, so can I open this door now? I can! Cool! Finally I can open these doors. Not today, terrifying hand creature. Alrighty. Oh, it's just for this fucking guy again? Are you kidding me?
We meet again, young undead. You have the look of a true seeker. Seeker of dark.
Dark diver. Okay.
If you seek true dark, as much as you desire, is dark what you wish for?
Pilgrims of the Dark. This leads to a boss? Okay, so it's worth doing. Okay, sure. This feels like the PvP Covenant or something. You fucking kidding me?
No.
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta get rid of this phantom. I wonder if this guy will mind if I join the dark while holding a lit torch. Surely he won't. Yes. Abyss Seal. Okay. Okay, the interaction there was touch. I wanted to talk to him again. But, alright. So I am now a phantom, it looks like, and I don't have a torch anymore. Okay. Interesting. Alright, it is bonk o'clock. Oh shit. Fuck. So I don't know if that was a familiar summoned by Pot Guy or what the deal was with that. And where do I spawn here? Back at Black Gulch. Okay. So I'm a Pilgrim of the Dark. I got a ring. Covenant ring for Pilgrims of the Dark. Increases the attack strength of hexes, but casting them reduces HP. Pure dark, but find solace in it. You can see the hidden dark chasm. Okay, sure. I suspect there's no bonfire in Dark Chasm. This fucking guy, dude. Wait, enter Covenant. I'm already in it. Will you sell me something cool? No? Offer an effigy. Okay. Fine. I just don't want to fight Forlorn again. Luckily, I have a decent amount of effigies. Can I not enter the portal? Hello? Is this because Forlorn is here? Either that or because I used an effigy, maybe? Or maybe I have to be wearing that ring.
Young un, may the dark. Young undead, may the dark.
God, it's probably because Forlorn is here. Alright, where you at? Where you at, jackass? I hear him up there. Like, I guess I could drop down. Yeah. So I gotta go down here. I gotta go into the dragon or the giant area again. Go up that lift that's on the right side. God. Forlorn cramping my style as usual. Alright. Where even are you, Forlorn? Okay, I see it. It's up over there by the worms, I think. Yeah, I see Forlorn. It's fighting the worms. It looks like it might be getting poisoned too. I think if I just wait long enough, it'll probably just kill Forlorn. Okay, I'm gonna take off this ring. Poise. I might actually want the poise ring now that I think about it. Though that firecaster was giving me the business, so I should probably put on the fire defense ring. I don't know if I've been in there. I haven't. Divine blessing. Alright, I don't see Forlorn. Oh no, there he is. Okay. Alright, Forlorn's over there getting shot by the poison things. Nice job, idiot. Alright. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, forlorn problem solved. I think I dropped down here? Okay. Okay. Alright. Now I can touch. Alright. My club is at half durability already. Great. I should probably repair powder right now. Just so that I don't... not caught with my pants down. Alright. So I just want the first guy to aggro me. And not the second guy. So I'm gonna scoot forward here until I see Mace Guy aggro. Okay. And then it's bonking time. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't know if this other guy is... Okay. Got him. So... that message back there implied that there's a third guy. Okay, there's this thing. Okay. So we got shortcut poison. So there's a big old thing here. I don't know what that's all about. So there's just a big hole here. I don't see anything to do here. I wonder... Also, holy shit, my equipment is getting wrecked still. I suspect that you probably fight Pursuer for the last time in this area. It looks... Yep. I thought that was just an Elden Ring thing, but apparently this does it too. There's a hole there to drop into. Fog door that way. Oh boy, so these guys just constantly spawn. Alright, so fire guy, and he's got the little caster buddy too. Alright, come on up here, caster guy, and collect your bonking. Damn, slightly off on that one. Okay. Alright, so we still have his little caster buddy down there. Yeah, pocket fire is not bad, but big old club, pretty good too. Okay, so that's where that hole goes, I guess. Okay. Oh, okay, so the fog door is just up all the time until you beat those enemies. I kind of want to see what's over there, but I'm afraid of falling into the water. Dude, my durability on my club is so bad in this area. There must be some gimmick to this area that you take a bunch of item durability damage in this area. Fire. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like this at all. Okay.
Young undead, the dark beset upon you runs deeper than I had imagined. Let us see just how much dark you can endure. You have seen dark that has existed from times long past. What once was a great void of darkness became but fragments. But slowly, the scattered fragments grew, absorbing into things. It is we who will be pilgrims to these sacred sites. The embrace
Okay.
is gentle. Let it absorb your sorrows forever. The embrace. May the dark.
I thought there was supposed to be a boss. Maybe you have to do that area multiple times, which I don't actually want to do right now. I want to go back to town. No, don't discard. God, I really wish these menus defaulted to yes and not no. That would be a nice quality of life thing. It's understandable that it doesn't, but... Okay, so... There were three portals then to the dark. There was that one there in the gulch. There was...
Bearer of until
let's do this. I want to see if I can figure it out on my own for now. Because here's my theory, is that I probably need to enter that dark portal through all of the dark portals that exist where the wheelchair guy was. So there was the one there. There was the one in the fog forest area by the butterflies. I still don't know the significance of the butterflies. There was another one in... underneath the castle. There's one underneath the castle, so that's 3. And there might be another one in the well here. So there's a gray door here that I can now open that I couldn't before. So I want to see where this goes now. Because I paid this guy a lot of souls for this ladder. Might as well use it. So I suspect that those 3 different black portals go to 3 different areas of the dark, and then once you deepen your dark enough, it'll give you access to a boss, perhaps. Nice job. Oh, it's just... Dragon Talon. Oh! That's the DLC key. Deepest reaches of Black Gulch. Magnificent for a great slumber drag. Okay, that's the DLC. Okay, cool. All right. So I have access to all the DLC now. Because yeah, I suspected that the key for the DLC would be in the same general area as that portal. Witch Tree Branch and Bellvine. Spell/strike. A catalyst for sorceries and hexes. Alright. And then Bellvine, catalyst for miracles and hexes. Huh, interesting. Soul Vortex. Okay, so a bunch of caster gear. Wow, great, cool. Okay. So I probably want to go get the bonfires then for the DLCs. Interesting, there's still a second bonfire that I missed in Black Gulch. According to that. Though it might be the one just past the door of the DLC when you open it. Or there's something down here. Oh, there might be something down here. Oh, there's a friggin' branch to use here. Alright, is Woodchild Victor gonna show up over here? Dark Spirit has been vanquished. Got him. Got him. Let's go. Got his ass. Finally. Okay, there's the bonfire. So I suspect that all this is just a faster way to get to the Rotten. Yeah. Alright. Well, this is fine, I guess. It didn't give me a an effigy for beating that invasion. Okay, so this one was the City of the Sunken King and the Dragon. So the final boss of this DLC is a dragon, apparently. So I still picked up all that dragon stuff from that the Dragon Eyrie and the Dragon Shrine. So I got an egg. I got what else did I get? So I have a dragon scale. I have a petrified egg that's probably a dragon egg. And I think I got something else. Banky. King's Passage. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I can open this door now. Now that I have that, yeah. Okay. This looks like the dwarf mine area. Okay. So I'm just going in here to get the bonfire. That is going to be nearby the entrance. So something very big sounds like it's breathing nearby. Alright. This is a cool looking area. Shelva Sanctum City. So we got, it looks like little dinosaurs down there in the water. With at least one item down there. Don't see a bonfire just yet. Okay, there's a bonfire. Okay. Alright, so that's probably the boss of the DLC, I'm guessing. Flying off way over there. Alright. Man, the DLC for this is a lot longer than the DLC for Dark Souls 1 was. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so the other one was from... I guess I could backtrack from the castle. Sure. Sure. Okay, I have another question for Spoiler Council. Spoiler Council. Riddle me this. Or I guess give me a direct answer. Difficulty-wise, does it matter at all which DLC I do first? In which order? Because I don't know if, like, the one I was doing, the Tower of Broom, was, like, the hardest one that you're intended to do at the very, very last. Based off of me getting completely blown up in Iron Passage, I have a feeling that's the case. I don't know if it matters what order you do them in. The ice one. Okay, so that's the one I'm going to now, just to unlock and get the... Oh, there's another door here, too. Wait, I wonder if this... Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna open this for right now. So I don't know if there's a boss in here or this might be the way to the end of the game, but I thought it was a thing under the throne room that required a giant's key or something. Well, maybe it is.
My journey is already complete. My name is Shanalot. The dragon gave me this name, for I was born with none. I was born of dragons, contrived by men. By ones who would cozen fate herself. They are the ones who created me. But they failed. I did not come out as intended. Fate would not be bested, and men were cursed once again. If you proceed, Nashandra will come after you, knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire. She covets the first flame and the great soul. Put Nashandra to rest.
I think that's the queen. Okay, alright, hold on. Hold on. I want to go back to... I'm trying to remember what the way back to the Queen's room. I think from this one I can backtrack easily. Yeah, okay. This is the Dragon Rider room. I'm curious if there's new dialogue with the Queen. Wait, is this... Was that, Okay. I could have sworn I heard the Pursuer. That sounds like the Pursuer. Oh, she's gone. Oh, this fucking guy again. Alright, where you at? Where you at, buddy? It sounded like he was over here. Yeah, there you are. I see you. Yeah, come through this door. Alright. Give him the bunk. Yep. He's coming for his hourly bonk. Navalon. Trying to remember if there's anything. Okay, so back to here. What was I doing here? Oh, I was going to the DLC. But before that, I want to talk to that Ghost Chancellor again. And... Where's the ladder back up? Here. The Ghost Chancellor and go to the throne room and see if there's anything different in the throne room. Whoa, interesting. These guys don't They don't automatically aggro anymore. Huh. Is it because I'm wearing the symbol of the king? Maybe that's why. Well, that makes this part way less annoying, I guess.
Welcome, visitor. Our guests are treated with honor. Tell me, the King of Giants, how did you slay that behemoth? Incredible. Now, take these.
Okay. Llewellyn armor, royal dirk, espada repara.
King commandeered them with the...
Alright, so we've heard all that before. Damn, he's got new items too. This is all some cool looking armor and gear. Alright. Bound hand axe. Homunculus mace. What the hell's... A pole with lumps attached to it. Alright. Transgressor's staff. That's a catalyst. Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, they look neat. Slows degradation. That would be nice to have, maybe for, I don't know, something. So I do need more repair powder since I had to burn through a bunch earlier. So let's just buy all of it.
Be safe.
Okay, sure. So the key that I got earlier grants access to the throne room beneath castle. Oh, like pre-order stuff? Oh, okay. Okay, so like I suspected, there's nothing different here, so it must be that the big king door that you have to go through to get to the beneath the castle throne room. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, so I'm running down to the little shrine in front of the castle now. So those guys still aggro you, even though I'm wearing the Ring of the King. I bet these guys do too. Yep. Don't they know I'm the king? How dare they aggro? Damn, that's a lot of bloodstains here for a relatively easy area. Hopefully I can actually get back up to that shrine from here. I can't actually remember if you could. I think it was up here. It just goes to show how beefy those invisible guys are. If a bonk from this doesn't even one-shot them. Alright, Shrine of Winter. So when I last went to this area, it was just a blizzard and I couldn't see anything. And the blizzard is gone now. Okay. Interesting. This is a cool looking area, I guess. I don't like the footstep sound in the snow, so hopefully you're not in the snow that much. Alright. Bonfire. How did you die? Nice job. Nice job, buddy. Bonfire. Okay. Interesting area. All right. So I'm pondering what I want to do now. So my options are look for areas that I missed that aren't DLC, like this area. That area you probably get to from the Bone Zone, because I didn't fully explore the Cave of the Bone Zone. There's this area. There's a whole bonfire that I didn't find in the Iron Keep. There's a bunch of items I never got in the fire area too, because I was taking so much fire damage that I couldn't get them. So I still feel like there's some sort of damage reduction. I'm gonna go here just to see if I was just doing it wrong or what. So like right here, there's an item there. I'm pretty sure if I step on this, I'm just going to die almost immediately. Yeah, you just take 1 billion damage. And all that for an effigy. So there's got to be a ring or something that you can wear that drastically reduces fire damage, because that did exist in Dark Souls 1. And I'm pretty sure it's not these flame quartz rings. Yeah, because I'm still taking a huge amount of damage. And I think that's also the case for that item over there. So I'm not sure what to do about that. I missed a bonfire there. I'm gonna go back to the Exile holding cell. So last time I was here, there didn't appear to be anything to do in this little bit here. There didn't appear to be a point to it. So I'm curious if anything's changed, because it's not the DLC, as far as I'm aware. So if it's not the DLC, then what is it? So there's just a dock out here. A dock and a ship. And that's it. So I can't believe that there's nothing else to this. Like, there might be an NPC out here at some point. But and there's an item above here, but it was just a regular ass weapon that you get to from over there. So that I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Having this aged feather is very useful, by the way. So I kind of want to return to the Dragon Eyrie and see what the deal is with that area, because I just ran through it and there wasn't any bosses. I just went straight through to the next bonfire. There wasn't even any enemies to fight that I saw. Because I went up that ladder and then went elsewhere, so so I see there's a zombie up there. This is the way back from somewhere else. So this is a fragrant branch usage place. How many branches do I have? I have 3 fragrant branches. I'm assuming fragrant branches aren't used in the DLC. So I'm not going to worry too much about using these. I don't know if there's a way that you could get a dead man walking state by running out of fragrant branches. Stone, okay. So those appear to be dragon eggs, and I don't think I want to mess with those. Equipment breakage. Alright, so we got what appears to be a dragon. Dark Knight. I don't know if I need to offer something to the dragon. But I'm trying to steer clear of these eggs best I can. Because I have a feeling the dragons flying around will probably become extremely upset if I do anything to their stuff. So can I speak with this dragon? Alright. Don't mind me, sir. So there's a tight night lizards up here, but I don't really need what they got. Yep. We got the sleepy boy up there. Well, I don't have a good reason to fight this dragon, so I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Especially since I have multiple items that are about like offering stuff to dragons. So I'm gonna let sleeping dogs lie. I don't know what the deal is with all these zombie guys, though. That's been the theme of Dark Souls 2. What's the deal with all these zombies? But yeah, this area is pretty straightforward so far. If I can drop down anywhere. Nope. That guy's about to explode. Okay. Ooh. Alright. So there's the downside of the dragon ring. It breaks extremely easily. And I don't think repair powder can do anything about that. Beware of trio. There's another dragon up here. Alright, luckily the dragon doesn't mind if I bop some of these lizards. Oh, hello. That is a new enemy type. It can hit through what? It can track through walls? What horseshit is this? Alright. You, sir. I've got a bopping for you. Jesus. Alright, so we got a cave over there. I'm assuming that just wraps around. It does not. Yep. I'm not a fan of most of the magic casting in this. As a fan of going around and just bopping things with my giant club, not a fan of ranged battles. Alright. Any items underneath, dragon? Don't see any. So there's one underneath me. Okay. Yeah. It's been the fire casters have been the most annoying in this. Oh god! Oh god! Alright. Very cool that these guys can just break the shit out of all of your stuff. God. Alright, it's a good thing I'm not fighting any dragons right now. Because that would be extremely inconvenient. Dragon charm. Okay, so we got a rope bridge over there. We have a little cave in here. I'm gonna have to use like a boss soul just to afford to be able to repair all my stuff. It feels like I've already been over here. I have clearly, because there's spots for stuff there. So it feels like the point of this area is just, hey, you want to fight some dragons? Here you go. Here's like 6 of them. But I otherwise don't see this fucking guy. This fucking guy. I'm really regretting pulling that switch in that castle. Alright, so that's where I came from. So if I take that over to there... Yeah, should have pulled back. Yep. Well, I'm getting the full Dark Souls experience now, I guess. I asked for this, I suppose. So interesting. I wonder where you offer that, Okay, it looks like once you're down here, you just have to warp back out. I'm wondering where I would use that egg or the dragon scale. Like, I might have to return back to that dragon at some point. I know, right? Like, hey, we don't need to make good level design anymore after we gave him this cool item. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
I knew you'd be.
You have anything to say about my dragon stuff?
Need souls to.
No.
I know. Oh, don't waste.
Alright. Oh boy, yeah, I knew this was gonna be expensive. Fuck. God.
I'll be around.
So I could probably get at least a few levels based off of the, God. The amount of consumable soul items that I have. but I'm still unsure about, like, is it a huge mistake to cash in some of the big boy boss souls?
You've been a long way. Well,
So she's the stone trader. I picked up that petrified rock thing. Maybe she knows about it.
Call this place? Well, in the old lore, what was it? Since long,
Angelic.
Itch like a great. Maybe that's why people don't.
Interesting.
That black. Is he one of those hollows? He seems to keep eyeing me up.
Wait, I thought you were his daughter.
He sort of looks like my father. He's a blacksmith too, you see.
This town is filled with idiots.
The poor man's such a worrywart. But he wouldn't follow me out here, would he? I was born in a land to the west. They were great, but for me. And so I set out. There are
Stones, danger.
It's as if these
Right.
stones may look. Some of them.
I've heard
some
this
of them-
dialogue before.
You know how they.
Okay.
Since each, maybe that.
So I figured she might know something about that dragon thing that I got, but it doesn't look like it. Interesting.
No interest. I'll provide whatever service you need.
Alright, what about her? We haven't talked to her in a bit.
I'm glad to see. It was a perilous trek I faced.
So nothing new with her.
Be safe.
Okay.
Quite a hive. I've forgotten once I am grateful. It is.
Another soul. Oh, okay, that's a respec thing. Right.
Tower of in the
It's Tower of Flame, sure, I've been there.
May you find
I wish I knew where Poison Guy went. I'd like to buy some more Poison Cure stuff, because I'm pretty sure I'm not done with Poison yet in this game. So we have Cat over here, we have Map Guy, we have Merchant.
It's wine just because honorable sovereign do great things if it please. Honorable sovereign do great.
Okay, so the Cat is our friend now, finally. Okay.
Hey. Here you are, my friend. You can have these, eh?
Scimitar.
Oh, come
Okay.
on. You're hopeless. That gaping hole. It's where the people cops. Oh.
Right.
Yes. What's it? What?
Okay.
Oh, hello again. Oh, hi there.
Okay, that guy never has new dialogue. And this was just a chest up here, last I saw. Yep. Okay. And then there's the spellcaster lady down over here. At least that's where she was last time. The crushed eye stirs. Invade world of a traitor? Do I want to use that? What?
Curses puzzled me out.
Oh!
I once finish you off guilt-free.
You get a bonking, lady. Rotunda Lockstone, Soothing Sunlight, Idol's Chime, some Saint Gear. Alright. So, okay. Was that the mass murderer or something that the other NPCs are talking about? Like, she seems sketchy, but not like super sketchy. She just seemed like a con artist. Okay, yeah, so she's just a scammer, but... Huh. Interesting. Because I figured if there was a mass murderer on the loose, there would be a whole lot less NPCs in town. You know? Maybe the scammer is, or the other guy is Spider Jesus. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Recall is just...
Okay, so I guess that was... So that's still in my inventory. Huh. Can be used to acquire souls, comma, only, ... I don't know if there's another use for those giant souls. I don't... Actually, I wonder if I go here. There is a sleepy giant next to here. Big old sleepy boy. Giant rest in peace. So, if there's ever a place to, like, use one of those giant souls, it would be here. But I think if I use it, it'll just do that and then give me souls, which I don't want it to do. So I don't know. I don't know if there's an additional mechanic to that or what. But yeah, I still get the feeling that there's something in this area that I've missed. Like there's more to this, but what it is, I don't know. Especially since there's another... Okay, maybe not. Because the other one is for the behind the king door. Okay, maybe not. Alright, I gotta go check out the bone zone again. Which was... this one? Because it looks like there's a whole ass other area that I missed somewhere. Okay, it was through here. Oh boy, I don't miss this area. Right, and there's a zombie that takes off running over this way and then goes across the bridge into the bone zone in here. Well, this is fantastic. I am... Alright, I love the bone zone so much. What a great area. That went great. Fantastic. Do I have... Okay, I don't need the flame ring equipped. Let's put on something else. Reduce damage taken from behind, but it weighs 10 for some reason. Poise, maybe? Alright, how about more life? More life seems good. So I kind of wonder if I sprint into that area and kill the zombie before it takes off. No, don't lock on. Fuck. Because there might be something to killing that zombie. So I think I need to... Yeah, I gotta equip the magic mace, I think. Well, maybe not. These skeletons aren't reanimating. They still appear to be breathing, but they're not reanimating. So I might still be good. Left and then hurrah for key. So I definitely remember dying in this area and then not coming back. So maybe it's the other end of the bone zone. It's interesting that these guys aren't reanimating. Because last time I was here, they were just resurrecting pretty much immediately. After killing them. Okay, maybe I need to chase the zombie. Alright. What do you got, Zambi? All that for a life gem. I'm pretty sure this was the only cave in the bone zone, though. Yeah, now they're reanimating. Or this is a different cave, or I just ran straight through it. There might be something to lighting torches in here. I guess I'm near enough to the bonfire. Oh boy, these areas are a lot less scary late in the game. When you're not worried about getting one shot by everything. And now my only worry is, like, have I soft-locked myself somehow? Or will I ever figure out what the gimmick is for these areas? Because there's still the matter of the roar, roar, roar chant going on in the game at one point, and the chant stopped, like, after I did this area. So I still don't really have a clue as to what did that. What did that and why? Like, why the chant was happening in the first place, and then why it stopped. I genuinely have no clue. So this is the way down to the Skeleton Lords fights. So there's another bridge there with the caster next to it. So this is the bone zone. Yeah, don't see anything unusual with that. So this, I think, is the way to the mines. Oh, okay, I remember this. Yeah, I do remember this. This is where I died. I jumped over there to get an item. Okay, and this is probably the shortcut. Estus Flash Shard, okay, that's good to have, so now I can get another Estus use. Cool. So this is probably where the caster was, yeah. Alright. Combustion, Titanite. Okay. So that's probably everything here then. Because I got the item that was over there. Okay, well this is worth it for the Estus Shard, at the very least. Okay. Alright, Bone Zone complete, probably. Oh, well, at least this Bone Zone is complete. I know we have plenty of skeletons to contend with in the fire area DLC.
Is that a shard you found? Here, to see light. However...
Okay. So I have... So that gave me Estus plus 4? Or did it give me another... Huh. So I'm still missing a whole ass other area. between Harvest Valley and Huntsman's Copse. I'm not sure where that would even be. Harvest Valley. Iron Keep, I'm still missing a bonfire. Earthen Peak, I'm missing a bonfire. Man, I really don't want to go back to Earthen Peak if I don't have to. That area sucked. I'll just keep as another bonfire I'm missing. I'm trying to think of where I would offer stuff to the dragon. It's got to be that big dragon at the end of the dragon shrine. And I could probably just run past everything here. Okay. Those guys are still friends. So there's only a couple NPCs that were realistically threats. So there's the guy at the top of the stairs. I'm assuming I'm still not going to get invaded. Okay, so the guy at the top of the stairs isn't even there anymore. So no big deal there. All right. So what's up, dragon guy? Scale to offer. Offer to the dragon to bring your own flesh closer to the ancient eternal dragon. And then this petrified egg. So it's not for this, huh? Alright. I figured this thing will be a boss. Hopefully I didn't make a huge mistake by doing that, and now all the guys in the castle here are probably very mad. He's just hanging out. I'm pretty sure that all the guys here are going to be very mad at me now. They're not aggroed. They're still not aggroed. That's interesting. Okay, I have a spoiler council. I have a question for you. Does me beating Ancient Dragon lock me out of another boss fight or something? Is there something I should be doing before? Before fighting Ancient Dragon? Another boss fight? No. So it probably locks me out of some goodies, probably. Or a covenant. Okay. Alright, my thumb is starting to get tired, so I think this is a good place to call it for this afternoon. Okay. Well, solid progress here on this. So I beat Velstadt the Royal Aegis in the graveyard area. I beat Guardian Dragon in the shrine. I beat Giant Lord in the dream. And that, I presume, unlocked access to the final boss area, I guess, in the throne room underneath the castle keep, based off of the description of the NPC. So I think the plan for next time, the Ancient Dragon, it sure seems like there's probably some real good fire reduction thing that I'm still missing, based off of not being able to walk on fire in the fire keep area. So I think I want to go back to the fire castle area and explore that again a little bit more thoroughly, because there's got to be something there to lessen fire damage, and then I'll have a better shot of going up against the Ancient Dragon, I think. And barring that, I think then I want to return to the DLC and continue the Tower of Broom that I was doing before. So I want to go back to Iron Keep, check the Iron Keep for a fire reduction thing if I can. Look for this third bonfire and or this other area after Iron Keep. And then Broom Tower and Iron Passage. It feels like there's a lot of stuff I'm still missing in Broom Tower. It feels like there's a gimmick probably with the boss of Iron Passage that still requires the souls of these things, Soul of Nidalia, Bride of Ash. So it looks like there's probably a 10 total of those Souls of Nidalia that I need to get. And then either that grants you access to the boss or it makes the boss weaker or something. I don't know. That's just me guessing as to what the deal is with that mechanic. I'd like to find somewhere to use this dragon scale, but maybe you have to stand really close to the dragon in order to get the prompts for that, or where the ring whispers, maybe? I don't know. And this petrified dragon egg. I don't know what the deal is with that. The token of spite. When used, you're more likely to summon invaders. I don't want to do that. What is this? Soul of Velstadt, and it's black for some reason. Use the special soul of this knight to acquire numerous souls or to create something of great worth. Interesting. So I haven't checked in with Bird Waifu in a bit. Maybe she can make something that's actually good now, rather than the garbage she was peddling before. So, I don't know. We'll find out next time, though, on Dragon Ball Z. 39 hours, 36 minutes. So this is about exactly as long as the Dark Souls 1 playthrough was. 39 hours. And at this point, I was at 309 deaths. So I've done, what, probably 90% of the main game so far. And maybe 25% total of the DLC. So, I don't know, I probably have another 15 hours, maybe, if I had to guess. Maybe 15 hours? I don't know. Alright, let's cut the timer there. And that will do it for this afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tonight, but we'll see. My schedule's open for tonight. I might stream. Who knows? But that'll do it for now. Thank you for watching. See you next time.